Welcome to the Professor's Lab podcast. I don't know if anyone's gonna join today. It might just be a solo episode, but today this is the show with a nerd, a clown, a duck, and a degenerate. Today we're gonna be talking about my experience at this bloody place in the middle of the desert, with all the Red Dead 2 voice actors from the Vanderlyn gang. Welcome back to Sasha Lost from the Vanderlyn gang. Arthur, show us your hentai. Alright, so I put something on my wall from it, and I'm gonna need to take it back. Oh, now my mom's done talking. Okay, first let's talk about my driving lesson for today. Now, last week I had a driving lesson and I talked about it. So this week I had another driving lesson. So let's talk about it. So I got a new instructor. I want to say his name, but it's not. It doesn't really matter. It's alright, but like, so the first thing we did was he drove us to McDonald's, and he's like, "I'm gonna go use the restaurant." I'm like, again, what is up with the McDonald's thing with y'all? And then go into the bathroom, getting a drink. What are you guys like out driving people all day, teaching kids to drive? Come on, you guys are so cringe. Can you just like go to the Safeway bathroom next time or something? Like, these dudes are obviously snorting cocaine in there. Okay, this happened with 2 different people now, but whatever. It was very normal after that, but let's see how it goes next week. It's gonna be another person, actually, so I'm not gonna have this guy again. Should I get my mom in here and ask her what he told her? And then like she can give the rundown, so then I can talk about Tombstone. I want to keep this episode short. I'm gonna make it no more than 30 minutes today, cause I don't know. I just really want to talk about it. I don't know how much I gotta say, but so is he gone? Yeah, he's gone. Okay. If my mom comes in, she comes in, and I will ask her. Okay, so I did pretty good today. I was driving around the college campus, and I don't know. I was going like 20 miles an hour, and then I was in downtown. It looks exactly like LA. I keep on forgetting how liberal my city is. Like, I'm in a conservative neighborhood, but it's just a liberal ass city. They're trying to be LA so bad and all that. Anyway, so I went to this cowboy town, you know what I'm saying, and I was told about this like back in April, and so I started growing out my sideburns, and so I had to do it while I was in Scotland, and so I was growing it all out. And so finally we get to go, alright, July 29th, but the thing is, Arthur wasn't gonna be there, whatever his real name is, but everyone else, oh no, and Lenny, Arthur and Lenny, they're not there, but whatever. I was gonna come dressed up as Dutch, so it doesn't matter if I don't see Arthur, even though he's the most famous one. What's weird is that when we were there, none of the like staff employees.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yes, none of the employees or staff was referring to them as their real names. They were calling them like, you want to go see Dutch? Okay, he's over there. Or you want to see John? He's over there. Like, when you meet the people, that's when you can see their name tag on their desk. I don't remember a single one of their names. This is Bob. Yeah, and he plays, I don't know. Was Dutch's name Bob? Was there a Bob somewhere? I don't know. Whatever. So, at first I thought there was going to be 30 people there, and there's a costume competition, and then there's a quick draw competition. And so my brother's good at quick drawing because he's a gun nut, okay? And I'm good at cosplaying because I'm kawaii femboy feminine, okay? So we were on track to winning 2 Red Dead 2 themed wrap PS5s, okay? But there were not, in fact, 30 people there. There were 1,000 people there. So many people all over the country came to see these ninjas, okay? There were people from Alabama. There were some people from Oklahoma. A lot of people from California. Okay, a lot. I'd say like a good half of the people there were just from California. Like, what? Why? Californians like racist cowboys? What the heck? Like, imagine a Californian playing Red Dead 2. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, all over the place. Like, barely anyone there was actually from, like, even the state that this was taking place in, okay? In the middle of the desert. Anyway, so, all the other cosplayers there, when I got there, they were so much better than mine. We got all the John Marstons, every single John Marston that I saw. It was so fire. It was Red Dead 1 John Marston. So, we got the denim vest, and like one dude grew out his beard, but then he like shaved like scars into his face so it looked like he had the scars and stuff. Like, man, he was definitely gonna win that contest. And then there was I think the voice actor from Micah, he was actually dressed up as Micah. He had the beard and everything. I didn't even know it was a voice actor and stuff. I saw him. I thought it was just a cosplayer, but according to my brother, that was actually him. And my brother like went up to him and he's like, "Man, I'm trying so hard not to hate you right now." He's like, like, I don't know what that was about. It was the fact that he was, I guess, dressed up as Micah, and of course Micah betrays everyone. Yeah. Get on your phone. Owen's gonna join in a sec. Okay, so very first thing that we did, and this was the majority of our stay. We went into the line to go into this building where all the voice actors were to get their autograph and photos and stuff. And it was different prices for each person, but generally it was $20 for an autograph and then $20 for a photo. The whole package, you just pay $40. And if you want a voice recording, it's $60 or something, or $60 total. I don't remember. Who cares? So it's 100 degrees. It's a little bit humid because it's been raining a lot. It's monsoon season. Sun's out, bun's out. There's like no shade at this moment. I don't know. We were sweating really bad. We were hot. We were getting dehydrated. And my water that I brought, it was so warm. So, by the way, I was with my brother and his fiance. I should have mentioned that. It was us three. No parents or anything. Okay. Motherheckin' like, alright, so we decided, yeah, we need some refreshments after like 2 hours of standing in there so far. And we moved like 20 feet. The line goes from the front door of the building, and it goes like, it wraps around a street, and then it crosses a street onto another block, and then a little bit, and then there we were. And so we moved like right here, and then there's still, boom, all the way over there. So we were like barely halfway, and so, you know, I went with my brother's fiance to go to a nearby gas station to get some energy drinks so that we don't die, and some snacks. I got a granola bar and some Coke. Coke was probably a mistake. Okay, it probably made me more tired, but I took it anyway because if I'm gonna have a drink that gets warm super fast, I want it to be flavorful. But it didn't even matter anyway, because when it did get warm, spoiler alert, it tasted awful. Okay, so yeah, I guess it wasn't worth it in the end. I didn't notice a difference in my fatigueness, but maybe there was a difference. But I don't know. Alright, so after that, they told us, we don't want you bringing in weapon replicas or anything because, you know, reasons. And so you have to leave your stuff at another building before you go in and meet these literal celebrities and stuff, okay? And so we're like, okay, one of us have to go take the keys and go to the car, take our guns out of our holsters and then put them in there and then come right back. But when me and my brother's fiance went to go get drinks at the gas station, we took the car, of course, but she left his wallet inside. And so when we went to go put the weapons in the car, we walked all the way back, and then she's like, "Oh, I forgot the wallet in the car." And we're like, and so they're like, "Hey, y'all, Professor Teeks, can you go back to the car and get the bloody wallet? Be a trooper. It's like a mile walk. No, not a mile. No, that's you have to walk like halfway across the town, the cowboy town, to go back all the way back to the car. It's a decent walk. It's like 10 minutes, okay? And I didn't want to do it, but they made me do it, so I went. And I went in the wrong direction because I have dementia. And so then I turned back again, and then I went the right direction. So it took a little bit longer. It took like 15 minutes. And right when I was like back in our place in line where they were standing, my brother called my phone, and then all of a sudden he sees me right in front of him. He's like, "Oh, I was about to call you to see if you're all right." Nah, mate, I'm here, bruh. So then I got his wallet for him. It's all good. Now, by that point, my brother was chatting up this dude that was in front of us. That was from, I want to say he's from Alabama. I think he was from somewhere else, but he's from the East. Okay, he played.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Maybe. What? What do you
You
want?
talking about the thing you went to,
Yes,
yeah, the
the red,
Red Dead
red,
Redemption.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All
bro.
right. Yeah, bro.
All right. Anyway, he was chatting up this dude in front of us. He played Red Dead 2 back in 2018. He's OG, okay? And he loves it. And so he's here to finally meet the makers. It's amazing. And so they're talking about guns, of course, because my brother's obsessed with guns. Chunky security guard. And so we're talking about stuff, and my brother's like, by the way, this is my little brother. I don't know if you could tell. And I'm like, no, I'm actually his dad. And then the dude's like, yeah, I could see it because I have more facial hair than my brother, but I'm shorter. But it's funny. Um, Man, we talk about various things, and then there's this other dude that was right next to him. The dude, and so he joined in on the conversation, and I don't know. So we're in line for like the next 3 hours, just talking about stuff, and then finally, after all that blood, sweat, and tears of waiting in line for a total of 5 hours, we were able to go inside. And so pretty much how it worked was it's like, okay, so the building has walls, of course. So each of the desks, panels, and stuff of all the actors, they're against the walls, and then it goes to the back and stuff. And so it's kind of you assembly towards the right, and then you can walk down, circle around, and of course we can't stand there and talk, get autographs, and get pictures of everyone, because if you do all that, that's gonna be like, I think it's $410. You can get a piece of paper that has a picture of the whole Vanderlyn gang on it, and if you pay a $410, you can go around and get all their signatures and stuff, and then photos are a separate thing you have to pay for. Yeah, it's crazy. So we went to. I need to get the photos, but we went to. Wait, I put it in the boys group chat. There we go. So, I totally forgot to mention. Let's backtrack for a second. All right, something I didn't mention. When we're outside, everyone was gonna go on lunch break. It was like 2:30. And so Dutch here he is. I don't know his real name because they kept on referring to all of them as their gang names in the game. He walked outside and shook everyone's hand like, thank you for coming. Yeah, Arthur Morgan, where's my Arthur Morgan? Yeah, thank you for coming, Arthur Morgan. And so I got to shake his hand, and he complimented my outfit, which if you didn't know how I was dressed, here's how I was dressed here. Dutch. Yeah. So, and then there was Miss Grimshaw and stuff, and she came out. I got to shake her hand. I didn't even know what to say to her because I like her character. She's a strong and independent woman. She's very interesting, but like, I didn't know what to say to her. And same with I didn't know what to say to him. Like, I could talk to him like, hey, how you doing, Dutchy boy? You like my outfit, partner? And then he'll be like, yeah, I like your outfit, partner. Shake hand, aggressively shake hand. He's such a Chad. Like, he's so schmexy in this photo. It was such a good photo. We got for free of him because we snuck it. Okay, so anyway, once we were inside, the first person we decided to talk to was Hosea Matthews, okay? One of the old dudes, and he looks exactly like he does in the game. He's Canadian, and you never would have guessed. I can kind of see it now, because he's very tame in the game, okay? And so it completely reflects his character in real life. He's very nice. And we have the same birthday, okay? And I shared a fun fact with him. Did you know that August 25th is the day that the Allies got France back during World War II in 1944? And like everyone that I know around me, they don't know that very fun fact because it's always my birthday, and so we don't celebrate France or anything. We celebrate my birthday, so we just don't even know. And he's like, wow, that's very interesting. I didn't know that either because it's on my birthday. That's crazy. Yeah, so we were talking about him about stuff. And then next we had Sean McLaughlin. I think that's literally his name in the game, but maybe my brother was joking. So he doesn't look anything like Sean in the game for some reason. Maybe he did when they started making all this in 2014. He doesn't look like he was ever a ginger in his entire life, but he's actually Irish. It's very crazy. Irish character is actually played by an Irishman, okay? Yeah, I think this is my favorite because he gave us free autographs. We didn't have to pay for them. And they were talking about, my brother and his fiance, they were talking about how they're going to get married in the fall. And so he's like, oh, you know where I just got back from? I just got back from Thailand. It's very epic. You should go there for your honeymoon. If there's one place in the entire world you need to go to, it's bloody Thailand. And they're like, oh, wow, I guess that sounds nice, innit? And so then, when we got his free autograph for them, I have it right here in this thingy. Okay, I gotta get it out, but he wrote on it and stuff. Okay, here's Hosea. This is our signature from him. Here it is. All right, boom. He didn't write anything about Thailand. Never mind. But you know, so they were like all hyped, like, oh my gosh, we got a honeymoon suggestion from Sean McLaughlin. That's crazy. And yeah, and so then he asked me. Here's the kicker, folks. He asked me, when's your birthday, lad? And I'm like, very close, August 25th. And he's like, oh, it's just right around the corner, isn't it? I tell you what, fam. Alright, happy birthday, innit, on this bloody thing. And so it's on my wall. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. Miss me with that boogie. I can't put this glass back on. Okay, there you go. There's one more in there, but we'll get to that in a second. So let me get the one off my wall. There it is. Alright. So he gave me this, and it says happy birthday, and it's gonna be another month until I'm 17, but you know, whatever. So what is his name? It's Mick Miller? Milme? I can't read people's signatures, but that's very epic. Look, he does, yeah, like, okay, let's get the thing. He doesn't look anything like that. I guess he's just really past his prime, innit? Alright. Next victim was the OG, John Marston himself. Let me put this back. Alright. There he is in the flesh. he looks nothing like John Marston in the game as well. But you know, there he is. You can barely see him on the podcast because this photo is vertical instead of horizontal. But I don't know. You get the idea. Whatever. We got to talk to John Marston. The line to meet him was a little bit longer, but the line to go see Dutch and I think Miss Grimshaw in another room behind the wall we're just standing in front of, there was a whole other line that would have taken a whole half hour, maybe a whole hour. And so we weren't about to wait in a line outside in the heat, sweating for 5 hours, and then wait in another line for another 30, 60 minutes to see a dude that already walked out and shook everyone's hand. So we got pictures of him. We shook his hand. We got to talk to Dutch already, so we just couldn't be bothered. We just got these photos with everyone else. So we didn't get any selfies or autographs from Dutch, which is the dude I'm literally dressed up as. But we're fine with what we have because we were not waiting in that line. Gosh dang. Okay. Hey, Teeks. That's what I thought. Okay, nothing. Oh, wait, I need to show the signature of John. So we asked him, what's your favorite line from either Red Dead games? And he wrote, oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Never mind. There's just like reflection on the thing. So, all right. People don't forget, nothing gets forgotten. John Marston. Come on, Abigail, you gotta save Jack. Alright.
Yeah, I've never played like Red Dead Redemption before, so like...
That's because you have 2.9 gigahertz Wi-Fi and it's gonna take you a week to download the game. And then, your laptop is gonna have a aneurysm loading it up because you have GT 570.
Yeah, that's basically why. And because, like, I don't really care that much for it, you know? So, like, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, isn't, like, the shotgun, like, OP in that game? Or, like...
The shotgun? Well,
yeah.
if it's modded, there's multiple shotguns, and they're alright. They're not anything crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the only, like, Red Dead Redemption video I ever saw was, like, talking about how shotguns were actually, like, OP the more you get it in the game.
Alright, so here's before. As we just got in the line. Look at our bright, beautiful smiles. And then here's after. This is... like, my nose is sunburnt. I look at the mirror, because in the car there's a mirror and stuff. I look at my nose, there's blemishes and, like, spots on them because of them getting burnt. And I'm also sunburnt on my upper chest, lower neck. There's like a triangle because of my button-up shirt that's unbuttoned on top because schmexy. So that's red. Is it still burnt? I didn't check. I don't know. But I get sunburnt all the time, and so does my brother. He looks Mexican. He's very tan.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, Teagues, I think I'm gonna leave. I don't really care that much about Red Dead.
I'm almost done. So go ahead.
Okay.
All right. So what happened after that? So we left, and okay, we went to the quick draw thing. If I'm not gonna win the costume competition, because everyone else is better than mine, then we need my brother to go and win the quick draw. And so pretty much in it, it's so you're lined up with like 5 other people, and you gotta like shoot a target. Yeah. So you get the rundown of what you gotta do and all that stuff, and I don't know. And if you beat the record out of everyone else that does it, you win the PS5. Alright, so it was going on the day we were there, and then today that I'm recording this. So it's a 2-day event. So we already knew we didn't win in the moment because he got beat by a woman. My brother was getting like a time of like .860 or something, and then the woman next to him was getting a time of .5 something. So like she was doing almost twice as better than him. Okay. Like she was doing the technique as well where you like lean back 90 degrees and then I don't know how that works, but it just does. Yeah, so like but I can like at the same time there was like this performer where he like swings the revolvers around his fingers and he like throws them all over the place. It's crazy. I got video of it. Yeah, it's on Instagram, so let me find it. It was very impressive. I didn't know that was humanly possible, but I was seeing it with my own eyes, so it's all real. Here we go. Why did I do that? So it's a whole minute of this. I just like cut it all up and made it a single video, exported it in CapCut, and then here we are. Yeah, there's sound. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Sounds like a sitcom cheering MP3. Is that it? Or is this the finale? This is the finale. Nice. 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 Suck my nuts. Alright. So, after all that, yeah, my brother didn't win, I didn't win. No PS5. We didn't bring home any PS5. There's just too much competition. There, like, we live in a bloody desert, and we couldn't win against other people that also live in a desert. Like, what? What? So, our feet were tired. I have a blister on my right pinky toe because my shoes were so uncomfortable. They're like these cheap little, like Victorian boots that we got off of maybe Amazon or something. And they're so uncomfortable. They're not cushy at all. They're like all hard and stuff. And so I was getting a blister, all right? So my toe was hurting, or my legs were hurting. I was sweating. I was sunburnt. I was hungry. I was thirsty. I had water. I was drinking water. But I was trying to not pee, okay? Like, I was rationing the water, which is not a good idea, but I was doing it, okay? Don't judge me. So we sat down on a bench and kind of assessed our options here. So we concluded, yeah, we need to eat at a restaurant here and then we can leave. All the restaurants were full because by this point it's like 6 o'clock or something and everyone's starting to eat dinner. And so we were like, you know what? Let's just find somewhere else to eat on the road. So we just left. No more Cowboy Town, no more Red Dead. It's over. We're never going to go to one of these ever again. It's just a one-time thing. But hey, look, John Marston. What's your name, little boy? Jim Milton. Well, we'll see about that. If you're a good farmer if you're a good worker on the farm, then man, we might keep you. Oh yeah, nothing suspicious around here. I'm just Jim Milton. No, I didn't rob a train or anything last week. No, normal here. All right, man. Well, if your son Jack there and your wife Abigail want to stay in that little cabin, then I see no problem with you working here at the farm. All right, yeah, that sounds good. I'll get right to work immediately. Goes to work. They get robbed. Abigail, you gotta get my gun. I gotta save these people. Yeah. Yeah, so we went to this pizza place and the pizza was so good. I got this Deacon pizza. Let's see if I can find Deacon pizza on Yahoo. Is this like a oh my gosh. Is this like a universal kind of thing? Kind of? Not really. Okay, I guess it was. It's okay. So it's a pizza place in this western town that my brother likes to go to. That's like, it's modernized. It's not like a cowboy town. It's right next to the cowboy town we're just in. And so we went to the pizza place and I got Deacon style pizza, and it was like sausage, ham, pepperoni, another kind of sausage, or it's like chicken or beef or something. I don't know. It was so good, and I ate one slice. I didn't eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner that whole day. I had muffins in the morning, a granola bar while sitting in line for 5 hours. That's all the food I ate. I ate one slice of pizza. I felt full. Like, what happened to my stomach? I lost weight. I weighed myself this morning. I'm supposed to be 145 pounds. I weigh 142 all of a sudden. What? Okay. Yeah. So box up the pizza, take it home. Got like 4 slices left. And then my mom and my dad, as soon as I get home, they eat 3 slices. So today, this morning, after church, I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. I need some lunch. I take out the pizza box. There's 1 slice. And like I ate it and I was still so hungry. So I just ate ice cream. And so here we are. That's kind of all I ate today. Or no, I ate a zebra cake in the morning. And then after church, I ate the pizza. And then that's it. And then the ice cream. Anyway, so after the pizza, we start driving back. There's a gnarly sunset, and then there's rain, and it's crazy. It's such a peaceful drive back. So then we get back into the neighborhood, and we're home and stuff. And my neighbor is here, the neighbor brother. And she's like, "Oh, what were you boys doing? What the frick? Why are you dressed like that?" And so then my brother explained the entire lore of Red Dead to her. And she's in her 70s, by the way, and she does not give a frick. But she was listening to everything. She's like, "Oh, wow, isn't that something? Wow, boys." And so my brother started showing her YouTube videos of Red Dead stuff. And he's like, "You see that guy right there? Yeah, that guy's like supposed to betray you and stuff. And then that guy right there with the beard and like no hat, the long hair, we met that guy. We met him, okay? Okay, you paying attention? We met that guy right there. That one? No, the other one, the one without the hat. That one. No, the other one. Yeah, like, and he started showing like compilations of like when Arthur is drunk and stuff, and he's trying to rob people. Like, "Give me all your money." Hey, what a dumbass. Why are you drunk? Get the frick out of here. You're trying to rob me. I'm trying to rob you while drunk. You're right. John Marston. And then, like, when you're around the camp, you, like, heckle people and you listen to arguments. And I don't know. It's supposed to be funny. Like, it's alright. And then there's, like, that one bit where it was either Javier or Charles. It was Charles. They're talking to Micah, and Micah's like, "Why don't you fetch me something to eat?" And then Charles is like, "What?" And then Micah's like, "All right, I know that sounds bad." And then he throws him, "Raw, eat that." And Micah's on the ground like, "Well, what the frick?" Black line. Yeah. Kimber, what are you doing? What's my cat doing in here? I didn't know she was in here. She's so chunky. I just want to... So chunky. Alright. Yeah, you get it. So now she knows the entire lore of Red Dead Redemption 2. And she knows that there was like 1,000 people that came all over the country to the cowboy town to see these people. So we're not cool. There was one person from my government class that said he was going. I didn't see him though. Well, anything else I need to mention? Because I can end here. That's about it. My legs feel fine. I've gone through worse. trekking experiences, walking all day, and having sore legs and blisters and all that. So it's fine, you know. It wasn't that torturous because I go through events like this all the time where well, not events like this. You know, I need to stop. You guys don't care, okay? I think we can just end. I really don't want to leave anything out, but who cares? All right. Sub to the main channel. Follow the Rumble, Twitter, Instagram. Join the Discord server. Remember, everyone, it's all just for funsies. And here comes my mom. Bye bye.